Alrighty, y'all.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, baby.
Welcome back in your ass. Oh, let me get off the screen. So cool. Alrighty, y'all. So thank you for jumping in on another episode. We are here to react to this crazy world that we have here, and yeah. We were talking about something.
Oh, you're gay?
How I'm gay.
I think that's what it was.
Speaking of gay, I had it was weird. I was gonna tell you guys this off air, but since we're talking about it, I had a friend of mine who I worked with him for like many years, and he recently came out as transgender. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. Like a lot of people were supporting him or whatever. I don't know how it relates to being gay, but
Same community.
Is he gay also?
he's not gay. No, he is actually married.
Oh my god.
He's actually married and has like a
It turns into a girl.
Yes.
And then he likes guys.
yeah.
No,
I mean,
he
it's
likes girls.
I mean, it's all related. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I remember when. Do you guys know Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Remember when he like, you know how he was like canceled or he was like blackballed or whatever?
For what?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? Because
Yeah.
he
Said some bullshit.
no, because he molested
Yeah.
like this 14-year-old kid
Jesus.
back in the day, like in the 80s, and this 14-year-old kid became like an actor or whatever.
What the fuck?
And came out and was like, yeah, I was at a party in LA and Kevin Spacey like forced himself on me and like, you know, put himself on him or whatever.
Kevin?
Yeah, and it was kind of like he was like in the closet or whatever, and then Kevin Spacey came out and basically came out as gay. I was like, yeah, I did that because I'm gay or whatever. And then there was like this huge debate of how like, oh, does that mean like pedophilia and does that mean like pedophilia and gay like homosexuality is like related or whatever? Like a lot of people were like angry. I remember I got in like a huge debate with my cousin. My cousin is from like Canada, and we're like not on speaking terms anymore because
Oh my
Because of
god.
this?
not because of this. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why
man,
though.
This is juicy.
Yeah, so
Give me the tea.
I'll spill the tea. Yeah, my cousin, she's like they're from Canada, and Canada is like a really cool place. Like I love going to Canada. I've been to Toronto a
They
couple
got
times.
the poutine.
Yeah, they got the
They got
poutine.
the Mises.
What's Mises?
It's plural for moose.
Mises.
Seriously?
I just made that up.
No, that's. I was like, what the fuck are you talking
What
about?
the fuck?
Mises.
Mises. Have you guys been to Canada?
I haven't yet.
You
I'm
have?
trying to go to Toronto.
Toronto is amazing because it's like a huge city and it's like a clean version of like New York City. Like there's no crackheads on the streets yelling and rats.
Oh yeah, I heard Toronto's like pretty dope.
Yeah, it is dope. They have like I went to the Michael Jordan store, which is dope as hell as well. They have like these statues made out of like Jordan sneakers and stuff. Anyway, so Toronto's really cool. Canada's really cool, but they're like super uber like progressive and like
Yeah, they
liberal,
are.
right? So
That's true.
my cousin is literally like, she's really annoying. She's kind of like the annoying one in the family, and she's like tells people what to do, and like if you don't agree with her, it's like, you know, there's like certain subjects.
You're canceled.
Yeah, there's like certain subjects you don't like bring up. And we were talking about that because around that time I was there, and we were talking about like Kevin Spacey or whatever. And I told her like, well, in my like basically I was like, hey, like yeah, like, you know, like I'm not saying it's related, but why is he basically like he was doing like pedophilic acts, and then he came out and was like, oh yeah, I'm gay, that's why I did it. So is that related? And she got like super offended and was like, no, that's not true, whatever. And I was like, I kind of like poked the bear a little bit because I was like, well, what's funny is that all of my friends that are lesbians, I mean, this was true at the time, not anymore, I don't think, because I have another lesbian. Well, I don't know. I haven't had this conversation with that lesbian friend, but I was like, all the girls that I know that are lesbians at one time or another were like molested or something, or they were like touched and they were like kissed by their uncles or some shit.
What the fuck?
But yeah, like it was true. Like my lesbian friends, like they like, I don't know if it was their choice or whatever, that not obviously their choice they're molested, but I told that to her and she got like super offended and like wouldn't talk to me, and I had to like calm her down or whatever. And
Yeah, like relax.
Yeah, relax or whatever. But yeah, it's like super like offensive or whatever. Like that even happened now when if you guys don't really keep up with politics or whatever, but that new Supreme Court justice is being like sworn in, and she called people, instead of saying sexual orientation, she said sexual preference, and the judge was like super like, well, I need to correct you. The word sexual preference is very offensive and outdated, and basically like just like scolded her for like 5 minutes or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
So I think it's kind of like all related or whatever. But you guys have an opinion about that, about gay people being molested or whatever and getting fucked by your uncles? I don't know if you ever got fucked by your uncle or anything.
No.
Why do you look at me?
Yeah.
You always come with the hot stories. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Every lesbian friend you have?
Well, not anymore. Like I said, I have, and we know the lesbian friend.
Crazy.
We know the lesbian friend I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't think she's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think she's molested or whatever. But I don't know. It was just a funny coincidence. But the
Coinkydink.
a coinkydink.
Coinkydink.
Coinkydink. Yeah. The reason she stopped talking to me though is because I was posting like Eddie Bravo conspiracies. Like Eddie, yeah.
Sounds like
didn't I
you.
tell you this?
No.
I thought I told you this. Or I told you guys,
I
but
don't remember this.
okay. So like around the coronavirus, like the beginning, like in March and April and stuff.
Yeah. Infantile stage.
Yeah, the infantile stage when we didn't know what the fuck was about to happen. I follow Eddie Bravo, and he was posting on Instagram statistics for like coronavirus of like how many people die from the flu, how many people die from this, how many people die from coronavirus.
She got butthurt.
I basically posted that on my story, and she DM'd me and was like, "Are you serious right now? Are you really posting this? Do you understand the ramifications if someone sees this and how like hurt or offended they can get?" Like literally, that's what she said. And
What? About what? I don't understand.
She's so touchy.
I don't know, dude. She said I literally posted the coronavirus death statistics. I literally posted it on my story, and the post was implying that this is how many people die from coronavirus. This is how many people die from.
Yeah, not as much as the flu or something.
Yeah, yeah. And she was basically telling me like what to post on my fucking social media. So it's been like years, and I just had it, and I was like, you know what, like. I basically like in like long term or long words I said like just fuck off, like don't come to me and tell me what I can post on my story. Like we're all going through this, don't try to. She's just like one of those like woke warriors, like super like
cancel culture,
super like progressive and like virtue, like I know what's right for everything, and she wants to tell everyone what to do, and like she literally like blocked me on like Instagram and like WhatsApp and shit, and it's like I don't care, it's like whatever.
Yeah, People are definitely sensitive nowadays. You have to be careful what you say.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, honestly, otherwise, you get canceled and you shun people and like you lose your job.
You
Like
can't say anything anymore.
Right. I don't post anything about politics or whatever because
No, you can't.
yeah, because my stepdad, he's like a boomer. He's like a super like doesn't care. Like I feel like he doesn't know how to use social media because he just posts like anything he wants. And in Brazil, so we're Brazilian, right? Do you know the Brazilian president Bolsonaro?
I heard he's kind of like Trump.
It's pretty much what happened in Brazil is the same thing that happened with us. Like what happened with us in 2016 with like Trump taking over, and then like it was like a very tense like political like people arguing and shit online. That happened in Brazil 2 years later in 2018. And people basically like families wouldn't talk to each other if you posted like certain things about politics or stuff. And that happens here. Like if people are like, oh yeah, I'm a Trump supporter and da da da, and then like people get angry, and then if you post the other thing like Biden, Hillary, I snipped their panties. People get like upset or whatever and like don't talk to each other. So that same, he literally like has a whole bunch of like family members from like Rio that like don't talk to him anymore because he posted like pro Bolsonaro stuff and like shit.
That's the thing that bothers me is like if it's like the shunning or like the like the total like disconnect, like okay, you have different views than I do, you're dead to me. It's like,
Yeah.
geez,
We can't
Louise.
talk.
Like,
Right.
We can't debate.
we don't
like
have to talk
adults.
about that subject specifically. Like, I have friends that I'm like, will not go into certain subjects with because I'm like, oh, you're gonna be upset at me and like stop talking to me. So I'll just, which is dumb. And it's
I know.
like,
Yeah.
I like hanging out with you, but
Yeah,
I don't
like
know
him
why
as a
you're so
friend.
sensitive about this thing.
I have the same thing. I don't want to talk to him about fucking politics because I know what
Right.
side he's on, and we will not agree on certain things. Some things we will, but some things we don't. And
Yeah.
I like him as a friend. I don't want to talk. I don't want to ruin that.
Yeah.
What sucks is when you have that friend or whatever who like persists on it and like wants to talk about
Yeah,
it,
it's like, dude.
or like wants to change your mind or whatever, and
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like, all right, dude, like let's keep our fucking friendship or whatever. Because there's just some people who feel like they're leading the charge, right? They're like, I need to like.
Yeah, like let
I need to-
everyone know how
I need to like
feel.
proselytize to people or whatever, and like I know you have friends like that too. I know who you're thinking of. So
No, I mean, yeah, it's just funny because it's like makes it just like where if it ever goes onto that subject, I'm just like,
Yeah, I try and change the subject
crazy.
immediately. I
Yeah.
try and change it immediately.
It
Like,
just
yeah,
gets really
and then
boring.
It's so
It's
for
like-
me, just because I'm like,
it's like almost like sports, right? Like there's
Yeah.
certain people like, oh my god, like I'm a huge Cowboys fan or like Yankees. It's like
Start
those,
talking about the season. Like I don't fucking know.
yeah, they start talking about it and they start arguing. I've literally gotten arguments where like about Tom Brady. Not arguments, like I just bring up like, yeah, Tom Brady, he's like the best ever, whatever. And then
Look at his stats.
my friend who like doesn't, like, my friends who like didn't like Tom Brady were like, are you fucking serious? Like no way.
See, I don't get that because if they don't look at any facts or statistics. I mean, he's got the most fucking Super Bowls.
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't have time for that stuff. I have a lot of friends who are super into sports,
I
and
know,
they're like
it's-
know stats of like, oh, they do fantasy football. They know all the
Dude,
stats of all this.
I was just talking to my friend about
That's a
that.
long
How
time.
like how annoying that is when people know all the fucking stats and stuff.
I used
And
to be like that.
And it's just like, dude, I don't fucking care
I
how
mean-
many assists LeBron had in 2017, or they recall like college stats.
Yeah,
and like,
it's insane.
what the fuck?
Like I
You have nothing
I know
better
it
going
doesn't
on?
really bother me, but it's just like when they start talking about it, I'm like,
I zone
wow, that's so much time you spent learning these things.
I zone out.
I enjoy sports, but like when I was
Not
like
to that level though.
when I was like in middle school, I was like oh yeah, this player did this many tackles.
Yeah, but
like,
that's like a phase you have, whatever.
Yeah.
I had friends like that, but like if you're
Yeah.
still, you're like at our age,
like a
and you're
grown man.
Yeah, like
grown
I
ass
was like
man, you're
learning
like,
every
LeBron
Pokemon.
had
you know?
14 assists in 2015. Like, no one
I had
cares.
every holographic card for
Jesus Christ.
You had every holographic card.
for what?
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon.
Remember Pokemon?
Did you see Logic? He just bought he spent like $100,000 or like over $100,000 on like a Charizard card or whatever. Did you see that?
What?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
was that him?
Why?
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Did you see that?
What,
Why?
Who was he in the
Code.
photo with?
Oh, I
He
don't.
was like Logan Paul or some shit. I want to say.
Really? No. Or were you asking why, Blair? I don't know. I mean, just because he wants it, like
He
he
just doesn't give a fuck. He like wanted it.
Yeah,
100K to
he-
him is like $20.
he
Yeah,
just.
but why would a Charizard card be that?
It's like the most.
Charizard.
It's like the most expensive Pokemon card. At,
183. Rapper.
oh, so I was pretty close.
183.
$183,000 at auction goes to rapper Logic. With the buyer's fee, the total cost was more than
Oh my
$220,000.
God.
Why would you need that? He's just gonna hang it up, I guess.
So he posted on Instagram, when I was a kid, I absolutely loved Pokemon, but I couldn't afford the cards. I remember even trying to trade food stamps for theirs.
Oh
Now as an adult who has saved every penny he has made, being able to enjoy something that I love since childhood, now as a grown man is like buying back a piece of something
Sick card.
I could never have. Well, I actually...
It's not about the material; it's about the experience. Well, then just buy a cheaper one.
Well, that's the only thing. It's like it's the Charizard card is like the most expensive.
Sacred. It's the holy
Yeah,
grail,
but
dude.
why? Which number? Like, is it what makes it so?
It's like super
Is
rare.
it one of one?
Dude, I used to have Charizard
It's
cards.
not even one
I
of
had like
one.
multiple.
Is it even one of one? Probably not.
It's not one of one.
So why?
That's what I'm asking.
But
So why
also-
is that one
so
180?
expensive?
I don't know how many are in the world, but if you go to eBay and type in like holographic Charizard cards, they're all like
oh, 'cause
over.
it's holographic.
They're
No
all.
way.
That might be it.
Did you have one?
Yeah.
I probably did too, and I didn't even.
I
Keep it.
100% have one. What are you talking about?
You
I don't
did?
understand.
Go find that shit.
Where
and
is
sell
it?
it? We can all
I
become
mean,
rich.
it's probably long gone.
Well, we need to go
It's probably
find it
in a
right now.
dumpster.
There's no. Don't tell me this kind of stuff. I always hate like. I heard about Bitcoin when it was literally like 50 cents.
Really?
Like per coin
I
or whatever.
I remember that 2016.
Yeah, I was listening to Joe Rogan, and he brought that dude on who was going on about Bitcoin. I was like, oh yeah, I should probably look into it.
There was that Bitcoin craze. Remember that?
Yeah.
Everyone was like,
it was
an
right
investor.
before that. It was right before that. It was like 6 months to a year before that when it was like the guy was talking about Bitcoin. It was like, oh yeah, it's cryptocurrency, blah blah. You know, it was just some like, but this is like years ago,
like 2013.
Yeah,
nobody
like
thought to put money into it.
Yeah,
right.
And I was just like listening to the podcast, like, oh yeah, maybe I should look into that. And then like years later, I'm like, yeah.
Right.
If I would have just bought like $10 at the time, it would have been like.
Did you see that? There's literally a 14-year-old kid who his grandma gave him like a birthday present of like $5,000 or something, and he put it all into Bitcoin and literally is like a millionaire now. He's like he's probably like.
There's so many of those stories. Like this dude did the same thing. He was in the military, and you know they get like big chunks, like big checks when they're done. I guess for the tour or whatever.
Pension or not pension? It's like
I don't know how it
whatever
works.
it's called.
I don't know. So he put in like $30K. And now he's just living in Portland, huge house.
Portland?
I'm not joking. He lives in Portland. Yeah, he was like.
Why out of all places you gonna live in Portland?
He just plays video games all day and.
$30K though, that's ballsy. I mean,
I know, for real.
Risk,
like,
no risk, no reward. I guess.
I mean, he like had nothing. Like he has nothing. Like he finished in the military and then he just was like, I don't have anything to do. Like whatever. Just.
You know what I feel like is gonna be like that, and a lot of people don't think so. I think like Tesla stock is going to be like that. I feel like Tesla
blow up.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be like
it's already expensive.
I think it's over like $1,000 per share.
Yeah.
I think it's going to grow like insane because the dude is like that guy is like so ambitious with the company. Like he's literally going to be like we're going to see like a press conference in like 15 years like, "Oh, okay guys, you know, sponsored by Tesla. We have, you know, space colonies in Mars." They're already doing that. They're already doing trials for like 10 people or whatever, like certain people who want to go to Mars or whatever. But they have to stay. They have to do like a 2-year long or like 3-year long.
Yeah, where you're like isolated.
They have to do like a psychiatric evaluation to basically prepare them. Like
yeah, I think it's you have to live like as if you were on Mars. You have like no contact or anything.
Well, yeah, but it's like a psychiatrist like talking to them and like basically preparing them. Like, okay, you're gonna go to Mars. You're never going to be able to go back. You have to like be ready for the ramifications of never being on Earth again, not being close to many people or whatever.
I don't think that would even like help, like until really you're in that situation.
Yeah.
Like I could tell you, like, listen, Arthur, one day you're gonna die. Okay, everything you worked for, it's all gonna be gone. Blah blah. And it's like there's no effect on you right now, but like when it comes up to the very moment, like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
No, I disagree because it's kind of like the sport. Do you know like what sports psychologists are? Mm-hmm. You ever see that? Basically, like fighters, players, or whatever, they go to like sports psychologists. It's not even like therapy or like psychiatry or whatever. It's more like hypnosis. So they literally put them in like a hypnotic state. Like they get basketball players who like they go to the playoffs or whatever. Like they have all this athletic ability, they have talent, they have everything, but they just have those mental blocks that when they get in that moment, they just like crumble, whatever. And there's been like certain players that went to like sports psychologists that they literally put them in like a hypnotic state and tell them over and over like, okay, like you were born for this. When you're down, it's fourth quarter, you're down by 10 points. You know, everyone is counting on you. You're gonna succeed. Like literally, and it's not just telling them. It's like they're literally in a hypnotic state. Like they're planting like this shit in their subconscious. It's crazy. Like the human brain is insane. Like there's like scientists still can't explain like the placebo effect. You know, like you can take a pill, and if they tell you that it's gonna do this, it'll do that just because your brain is like telling you it's gonna do that. Like scientists still to this day can't explain that stuff. Seriously. So that's what I'm talking about. It's more like kind of like that. Like it's like they're literally putting them in a hypnotic state and preparing them like, all right, you're gonna go to Mars, and like just getting them okay so they don't fucking like off themselves while they're there. You know? Yeah. So.
Oh fuck.
You're in a hypnotic state. I got you.
Wait, Google Charizard card. eBay. Go on eBay and look up.
All right.
I just want to see this for real.
eBay Charizard card.
Damn,
Blair
that
might have the damn card.
I used to do this as a kid, or sometimes I would look at comics. Like I was really into comics when I was a kid, and I would look at like the most expensive comics on eBay, and it's like insane.
Do you remember Beyblade?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
was fun.
Victim Ends Watch. Yeah.
Yeah, you see my search history.
Oh my god.
What do you mean that's $100?
Look at that right there, $99.
No, but it has to be like legit, and also there's like a scale. I'll explain what that is too.
Holographic. The holographic ones were like.
Isn't
what?
that hot? Isn't that?
But those top ones, reverse holo.
Holo rare, 11 out of 108. Why did he pay so much money?
It's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason for that. $9 million. What is that? Go to the top one.
9 million. This is 90. It's
base.
92 first edition base Charizard cards.
Click on that.
92 of them. 887 launchers. Jesus. Yeah.
Who's paying this? No one's paying this.
Dude, it's just people, and that's a nice little fucking setup too. It's people who have like fuck you money, like they just don't have anything. But
They get bored. Fuck you.
yeah, and like
Pay
they
10
have
grand,
they
$10
have
million
grades too. Like you see these little grades there. Like they have it for comics and for like cards, like Pokemon cards, like
condition.
yeah, they take it to like this special, like there's literally like a panel of people that you pay to like grade the card, and
This is ridiculous.
they grade it by like a
Sorry.
scale of 1 to 10, how worn the card is, if it's bent in any way, and like the higher the grade, the more valuable it is. So like if you had a Charizard card and like just put in your pocket and like bent it all up, it's you're literally losing its like
You're
resale
losing
value.
value.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
mine was in like a sleeve, like one of those. Remember those
The
card
the-
sleeves?
Oh,
where you
yeah.
just, like, open it up and be like.
I remember.
Literally, I have no idea how to play, but I had so many cards. I was a wheeler and dealer back then, man.
I know, dude. We were like fucking.
Magic
me too.
cards,
I would be trading like Pokemon cards before like the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
bus came. Was that
You gayo.
Yu-Gi-Oh? You mean Yu-Gi-Oh?
You gayo.
Are you telling me I'm gay?
I think that was
Maybe.
way. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh seemed like
Yu-Gi-Oh was
younger.
weird.
younger.
Magic
kids.
card was another one.
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Digimon.
Yu-Gi-Oh came like after Pokemon, but
The fucking budget Pokemon. Digimon.
Digimon.
Oh, yeah, Digimon. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Dollar General Pokemon. But yeah, like if you're ever curious, like you can go to eBay and just like search for like.
Yeah, but that one, other one was $100. Why would you pay that much?
It's probably fake. Like it wasn't graded. Like it has to be graded by this panel.
Yeah,
Like that's what.
100 or what is that? $1 million.
See how it says PSA 10? You see how it says PSA 9,
Oh,
PSA
mint.
8? Yeah, it's like there's like grades to it
If
or
you
whatever.
could smell the
PSA
brand.
10.
Like
new.
here's
Oh my
like here's
God.
another one. Oh, this is a Chinese version. So this is a Chinese version of the Pokemon card. It's PSA 10.
Is it the best Pokemon or some shit?
It's not the best Pokemon technically, but it's just
Most
like
famous.
it's the most just rare card. That's it.
Charizard.
The Hawk.
I can't believe it.
You can't believe it.
he
You need to
got
find
it.
that Charizard.
I mean, it's gone. I don't know where.
Damn it.
Where'd you grow up? Where's your childhood home?
Atlanta.
Portland.
It's there.
Yeah.
Portland.
No, it wouldn't be in Atlanta. Like my mom moved so many times. I don't know.
Did you move a lot?
I moved out when I was like 14.
You moved out of your house?
Yeah.
Really?
Story?
What's the story
You
there?
don't have to get into that.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Yeah, I
I
was just on the road.
He's
Yeah.
a wild child.
you're a wild child. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of shit too that like I wish I would have kept or whatever, but it's like they don't, I don't know.
That's crazy.
So
I'm just like trying to think like where would that thing be, but it wouldn't be in that great of condition anymore.
right,
I mean, it's been
Yeah.
it would have been in the sleeve for like how many years?
there's stories too. Did you see those stories of like the original Superman comic, original
Oh,
Spider-Man
yeah.
comic? People who like move to a new house and then go check the attic and they find like the because those legit only have like 50 in the world or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like
Those
super
are
rare.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah. And then they literally go to their attic and they just like, oh, here's some comic books. Let me see how much it's worth. And it's literally like $500,000, like $500,000. It's insane. It's like literally you can just pay off the house
Yeah.
3 times of what you just bought of
That's insane.
because of this comic. It's crazy.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. It's crazy how like I don't know. There's like collectors. I used to be like one of those collectors. I'll admit it. I used to like collect like
Wow.
sneakers.
What a piece of shit.
Like I used to be really.
You were a sneakerhead.
I used to be like a huge sneakerhead. Like, oh yeah, I want the
Did you
Jordans.
get the Jordan Reflex 4s?
I used to have like
Special edition?
sports jerseys and shit, like Mitchell and Ness, like throwback, like Barry Sanders NFL jerseys, NBA jerseys. Like,
What happened to 'em?
I sold them at like a garage sale because like this isn't worth anything. Like, because I had a friend, my dad had this friend, this black dude who was like really into sports and shit, and I would go over his house and he would like show me his like jersey collection. He's like, hey, look, I got this signed by like Scottie Pippen. I just got this signed by like this baseball player, and like I got like really into it. So I would work in the summer when there was no school. Like I remember I worked with my mom got me like this cleaning job at this limousine company or whatever, and I saved up all the money that I worked there for like this Barry Sanders NFL throwback jersey for like $250 or whatever, and I spent all my money on it, and like I was just so proud.
God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like I was really into like
That's
just
crazy.
collectibles and like weird things like that. Like I just
started OnlyFans.
I'll start an OnlyFans. Yeah,
That's wild.
I'll be jizzing and selling the rareness of it.
What?
I don't know. You mentioned it. I was trying to take it a left turn. Cool. Let's get into comments. Speaking of OnlyFans, I don't know why we always talk about OnlyFans, but
I saw someone accused us of not being Chads. Scroll down.
that was the old one. We already.
I love the way Christian is always smiling. I know he's such a.
Smiler.
He's such a funny guy. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, this ain't the way, Chiefs.
Yeah, that was from last time.
One.
Oh yeah, that.
This is from the pedophilia one.
Pedophilia isn't a sexuality. I'm sure the religious leaders would love to normalize it, but according to the APA, it's a mental illness. Okay.
All right, we agree with that.
Boyfriends who date OnlyFans girls only want their money. True.
You think that's true? How would you feel? I mean,
as long as I'm the one doing it, I don't see a problem with it.
What?
What?
No, I'm not going out with an OnlyFans girl. Gross.
I know you're the gentleman, but there's some dudes who like are into it and like.
Yeah, I saw this one meme or something. It was like, if you can't, what was it? What was it? It was like something like, if you can't handle a baddie or something, then you don't deserve her. I was like, I don't even want her. Like, get out of here.
She's for the streets.
Yeah,
for the streets.
like, no, I'm not going out some OnlyFans, like getting DMs constantly and like, oh Jesus.
Yeah, I mean that is something.
What?
I don't know if we talked about.
I'm getting a cut out of it. We're splitting.
Well, did you see those girls who like are literally like 20 years old? I don't know if we talked about this last episode, but like those girls who are like 20 years old and 21 years old, and they're buying like houses and like.
Oh yeah.
We talked about last time. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. Let's see.
I'll just read books from now on.
This is a weird comment. So this is on the Ron Jeremy thing. I remember we talked about him.
Oh, that guy's weird.
Actress in Pornhub. Bro, be quiet. We might get caught if we make a sound. Also, actress in Pornhub screams in Super Saiyan. And then Sean was like, what?
What the hell is Pornhub?
Cornhub. I don't know.
I'm sorry to hear.
He's just,
Sean, what?
he's just posting that to say like he's saying Cornhub so it doesn't get censored and it doesn't get. I noticed most of the woke crowd are a bunch of white women, which gives me a reason why I don't date them.
What a boy, Prime. Awesomeness. Awesomeness Prime.
Autismus Prime.
Autistic Prime.
Autistic Prime. Yeah. Well, speaking of which, did you see that? Like, you know who Bill Burr is, right?
Oh, dude, he got scolded for that fucking SNL.
Did you see that?
I didn't watch it. I saw the thing on like the little clip on Barstool about it.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Did you see that?
No, I just saw something out of a story.
The main flack that he caught. By the way, I don't know if you know, he's married to a black woman, right? He has kids and stuff with her, but he posts.
He's the least racist guy.
Yeah, he's not racist, but
no, he is. He's super racist.
He's a certified racist. Yeah. I mean, he is like a crusty white guy from Boston. So.
So what happened?
I don't know, man. You're probing me. So in the dialogue, the main thing people were saying, he's like, oh my god, it's such bullshit how white women have taken over like the woke movement or whatever, because it's like, this is a movement for like minorities to like stand up and like make their oppression known, but then all of a sudden you have all of these white women like taking charge and saying like, yeah, like they're oppressed, oh my god, I'm so oppressed in my heated Cadillac seats or whatever, and like basically it's like
and then he got scolded for that.
He's basically saying how it's like racist and like bullshit, whatever. But it's true. It's like you have these like,
Karen.
yeah, you have these like white chicks like they're taking center stage in these like Black Lives Matter movements and these woke movements, and like, hey guys, I want the attention, like, you know, I'm so not racist, we need to fight the power, woohoo, I'm raising my fist. It's like you're literally taking all the attention away for who this belongs to, you know?
Yeah.
No comment?
No, I mean, it's just,
I like Bill
you know.
Oh yeah.
I think he doesn't beat around the bush.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's definitely very true. Like, if you've watched most of the videos, we've just, like, beaten BLM, like, to death. So, like
a cop beats a black person.
Jesus. Anyway, so, yeah, like, if most of the videos that we watch, it's like there's no black people around, it's everybody's white. And it's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, remember when we saw Dora the Explorer get like cornered at the restaurant?
Yeah, exactly.
She like they're all like, raise your fist, raise your fist. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They're like, raise your fist, and it's literally like they're all screaming Black Lives Matter, and it's a whole bunch of white people.
Yeah.
There's like no. It's like playing Where's Waldo in like try to find the black person in the Black Lives Matter, like, you know.
They're not even out there. They're just sitting at home laughing.
Yeah, they're like, man, look at these crazy white folk. Yeah.
Jesus, look at this.
Someone going here. The only possibility. So yeah, they went on a rant here. The only possibility to remain blonde hair or blue eyes is white on white dating. We can't have diversity without white people. Everyone would have dark hair and dark eyes. White people come from blacks. A lot of people got upset with this guy's comment. The white phenotype has Neanderthal genes. It's impossible for 2 black people or 2 Japanese to have children with blue eyes. There are 1 billion Indians. Basically, none are blue-eyed. Only a few have white genes in the heritage. So, yeah, I guess this guy is like trying to preserve like blue eyes and blonde hair, like Hitler. I'm Joe Biden's husband, and I forgot his message. So yeah, that was the Joe Biden video.
Why so many dislikes? I know, right? Thank you, Mustafa.
It's when we made the video about the guy holding the Black Lives Matter sign in the most racist town. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, dude, people dislike for any reason. I made like the.
Not helping the YouTube algorithm, you guys. Come on.
Yeah, no, they actually do help the algorithm when you dislike. They don't understand. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So culture appropriation is so ridiculous. If we can't wear or use items from another culture, then we should be at a standstill. I very much doubt that the wheel has invented by a white person.
You agree with this?
Yeah, so he agreed with the video.
The wheel was invented by a white person.
Apparently, yeah. This guy wanted to. I think you wanted to read this guy's story. So, your story.
I mean, no, this is
a
long.
fucking book.
You guys don't want to read it?
No, I don't want to.
I mean, okay, wait. Let's just skim over it.
Soon?
Your story at the end was precisely what's wrong with the current political correctness. You can't form policy around stupid people, especially nowadays. You can't, because idiots with itchy Twitter fingers tend to get offended. The moment people start accepting the change from you shouldn't to you can't was the moment at this time became political war. I was born in 1984 in the Czech Republic at around time 98% white. My dad was a racist. My mom is a racist. I was taught by the society around me that skin color doesn't mean anything. I absolutely abhor the term POC in the U.S. and BAME. I never heard of that. Black, Asian, Minority, Ethnic in the UK. It just means not white. Fuck that. All of the racial scholars use these terms because they are Marxist in nature, and as such view the world in terms of groups and power. For them, the white majority is white supremacy. It's a damn shame. I think this guy's like a white nationalist. It's a damn shame so many people are swayed by this rhetoric and repeat it. You mentioned white supremacists. They are negligible, and everyone fucking hates them. I do not deny the existence of racists. Unfortunately, you can't avoid idiots. George Carlin. Think of how stupid the average person is, and then realize half of them are stupider than that.
Great quote.
Yeah, it's a very great quote.
Wait, so then, what is his point?
What the fuck is your point?
I think his point is that, I don't know, like, I kind of, he's saying how, like, racial scholars are using these terms of, like, person of color and black, Asian, minority, ethnic, or whatever. It's like these weird terms people are using. He's just upset, like, people are using those terms. So
Okay. All right.
yeah. And that's pretty much it. And then this guy just agreed she looks like a Skyrim high elf.
Who?
Tana Mongeau. Yeah, so.
Wow.
Cool. So that
fat chick's easy. Wow.
I don't know, dude.
I did not see. I don't watch any of these videos, so it's always funny coming back into the comments and then like seeing what they're named and what we talked about.
People are.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Dude, when I make the videos, like I make the clips, I'm literally just typing in like I play around in the Google like search bar of like what will be like get clicked or whatever, like what will piss.
Fat chicks easy.
Yeah, it's like anytime you put like a question or whatever, it's like more likely to get searched.
Oh,
so that's why
fat chicks is a buzzword.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow.
No, so I'm putting a question because someone could search in Google like are fat chicks easy,
and then pull up our video.
Yeah, pull up our video.
Bunch of soy boys.
And see how
who don't have confidence.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright, what we got
Let's get in our first story here. So let me just check this really quick.
Oh boy. Here we go. Let's cut the camera.
Cut the
tape.
camera.
Yeah, let's all check our phones here. Oh boy, more emails.
All right. Cool. So it's been so this was funny. So it's been 214 days since Disneyland closed for COVID. Disney fanatics are struggling. For Disneyland enthusiasts, the thrill is gone. The park is closed. The magic is missing. How to keep going when the happiest place on earth is closed? I've been watching videos of Disneyland parades on YouTube and crying, one fan said.
It's a little extreme.
Yeah, a lot of people are upset with this because like there's a lot of people, especially people you probably know that like are like super like Disneyland fanatics or whatever because like they visit like
too much.
Yeah, like I had a Disney park annual pass because it was just something cool to like do, and like me and my wife like used the fuck out of it. Like we went all the time, but there were literally like people who are like grown ass people. They don't have any kids or whatever, but they show up like dressed up. They buy like all the merchandise or whatever. They're like super fanatic. Yeah, so there's like some people here that these are like the fanatics or whatever who they're upset that Disneyland is closed because of COVID.
I love how Disneyland's closed and the Disney World here is open.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we live near Disney World, so Disney World is technically open, but people are upset with these people who are complaining or whatever because it's like you're complaining that you can't go to Disneyland. What about the people who like work there and are like furloughed and don't have a job and like can't like
they're just
work?
making a big deal.
Jesus Christ. You can't complain about anything. You can't say anything. Just everybody just shut the fuck up.
Well, it is, so
what's wrong with like, hey, I really miss going to Disneyland. Well, have you thought about the people who used to work there? No, I'm just saying I missed going to Disneyland.
Well, LA Times made a huge fucking piece about it or whatever, so that's why people are like upset.
They got no other stories to dig up,
I guess. So for Disneyland enthusiasts, the thrill is gone. The park is closed. Okay, we already talked. So this is a 32-year-old teacher who said that. She's folding her arms and is upset that Disneyland is closed. So yeah. Some fans are coping by finding creative ways to keep the magic alive, consulting Disney-inspired cooking blogs, participating in Disney-bound costume challenges on TikTok, on Instagram, watching Disney Plus, hosting outdoor movie nights, and stay-at-home Disney days.
Walt Disney is like their fucking god.
Dude, LA Times really going off on this. Like,
this is like
so
not
many stories.
A big deal. Look at this. They literally have a whole fucking chain of fucking.
Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
Well, yeah, this is the article. They made like a Twitter thread about it. So
that's what it was. Thread.
Gavin Newsom is the California governor. He said although Disneyland Co. had to lay off 28,000 domestic employees, he is in no rush to open California theme parks.
It's not a big deal.
A week later, Newsom announced that he was sending a team to Disney World in Florida as well as other theme parks to learn what they are doing to prevent. Yeah, that's what's crazy
like,
too.
There's no fucking surging cases at our parks, right? Like,
there's not like there's like everyone just wears a mask.
So why can't they follow suit? What's the fucking issue?
Because LA is like super like locked down.
One party state.
Yeah, well, it's because Gavin Newsom is like he's like a blue state or whatever. He's like Democrat, and like they're all trying to like.
They think it's like the worst thing ever. Like
they're trying to
wear masks.
They're trying to shut everything down. I think it's just because of the election too. Like they're literally trying to.
Yeah.
They're trying to fuck
My problem is it's just like they just operate on this huge fear of it. Like it's just like oh my god, my god,
right?
Like we're like Disney World's open, everyone's social distancing, and they're wearing their masks. Like what the fuck is the issue? Just open up the park.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
wait. I'd much rather read about how cast members are trying to survive after they lost their jobs and how best to support them. They all just went on to unemployment.
You think so?
Florida must have better leadership than smarter people. California is a joke, and what hurts is that I'm Californian.
We are the laughing stock of the union.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, people. Yeah, so some people are upset and criticizing.
Disney should be illegal.
It should be illegal.
God.
So yeah, there's that story.
Yeah.
Cool. I want. This is our main story. I want to cover this with you. So this really got my attention. There's a Twitter user named Miss Vagina Jones. Her is @BeansHype. Basically, people are super upset because she is. Oh, I thought there was gonna be a story here. I'll just explain it. Let me see if I can go here.
Miss Vagina Jones.
Yeah. So the BeansHype 89-year-old husband controversy refers to the marriage of 19-year-old senior living center aide Olivia Stone and 89-year-old widower Lee Hopkins in October 2020, so this month. The story went viral after a series of social media posts by Stone in which she expressed a desire to marry Hopkins for his money spread on Twitter. After the story went viral, Stone closed her Twitter account @BeansHype, where she went under the name Miss Vagina Jones. On October 12th, Jack William posted the first tweet in a thread about the relationship between Stone. They write, okay, this is a thread to give the facts of what is going on with the now deactivated account BeansHype. So apparently this 19-year-old married an 89-year-old dude who just lost his wife at this senior living assistant place. And let's see here. And then basically she was she posted screenshots. She posted tweets and shit about. She was saying, "Horny and old man. No man ever has an excuse to spread lust than 2 hours downstairs again. If your great grandpa can do it, then you can too." So basically, it's she was openly admitting that they married or whatever, and people were posting comments on her Twitter saying go get that bag, lady, or whatever, and basically openly admitting that it was
just for money.
What, just for money? Yeah, because he's about to die. He's 89 years old, right?
So stupid.
And she posted weird tweets too, where she was like, "Oh, I met my great great grandson, who's 13 years older than me," or whatever. Just posted weird comments and shit like that. And
I wonder how he feels about it. Obviously,
he doesn't even know Twitter exists.
Well, he has Alzheimer's because
that's why
it's fucked up because she
up.
posted a tweet where she was someone was criticizing her well, what are you doing? This is fucked up. What's wrong with you? And she's like, no, it's not. She's he even calls me Ola or Olivia or something. It was the name of
his
ex-wife.
Yeah, so he calls her by the name of his ex-wife because the dude is literally has dementia and Alzheimer's.
Well, yeah, it just took a drastic turn.
Yeah.
That should be illegal.
Yeah, I think people.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
not illegal, but some kind of
It's still very frowned upon.
Yo, you can't just take advantage of people who have some kind of
disease. Yeah. They're elderly.
Mental illness, and he's got money.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the story. I don't know if they're gonna investigate it or whatever. But yeah, it is. It's a pretty fucked up story.
Miss Vagina Jones, go fuck yourself.
Wow.
Miss Vagina Jones.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Would you guys
ever marry a?
Oh wow.
What?
We both were thinking the same thing.
Would I marry an old sack?
older lady who was look, just be with me for my last few years. You can have my fortune, Christian.
No sex?
No, you have to have sex.
Yeah, of course. What are you talking about?
That's the main thing.
You gotta do everything. You gotta be married to this woman.
Yeah, you gotta be a
No?
You wouldn't do it
No.
for millions of dollars.
Christian, go on. It's all right, buddy.
You can admit it.
No, I swear to God, I would not.
Hey, Christian, it's okay.
It's nasty. No, you would do it. You fucking freak.
No, I'm just saying, it's okay if you like, you know.
I don't want to.
You gotta get that bag, dog.
I had a friend.
I'd rather sell drugs.
I had a friend who he was like he had like a sugar mama or whatever.
Oh.
He was.
How do you find one? I gotta go to a hotel bar.
He's asking. So yeah, he was like my age, like mid-20s or whatever, and he was literally going out with this like super like wealthy like doctor or something. She was like 45 years old or like 50 years old, and literally like he was like she would buy him like everything. Like he would pull up in like a new Camaro.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he had like this like pimp.
I thought you were saying like he would pay for dinners and stuff like that, but like, oh my god.
Dinner was like the least of it.
Was he like a super good looking dude?
Yeah, I mean he was like average. He was like just,
average.
Yeah, I mean I've never seen his cock. No, but like he's just like an average dude. Like, and he just was single and doesn't have a girlfriend, so he's like, yeah, I'll just like shack up with this old MILF or whatever. I mean, she wasn't
Camaro. Jeez.
like yeah, he would have like brand new cars and like have like pool table, like this pimp. He had like all this brand new stuff at his house. Like she would buy him like anything he wanted or whatever, just so they can like spend time together or whatever.
One of my buddies said he fucked his art teacher when he was in high school. It's pretty funny.
Oh really?
She was like,
she doesn't have money.
Yeah, exactly. She was like fucking pushing 40.
Really?
He was 16.
That's a common thing.
Oh my
He was
god.
plowing her. Yeah.
How old was he?
She didn't get caught either. She
How-
just
Oh my
quit.
gosh.
How old was he?
16.
16. Wait, why did she quit? Like they were gonna find out?
They kind of had an inkling because it wasn't just with him. She was sleeping around with some other guys
Oh
too.
my
So
gosh.
she was running a ring.
She was running a ring.
But could you imagine if that was
He was
a guy?
so proud of it.
Yeah, that's what's fucked
I
up.
know, dude.
If the genders are reversed,
That's the problem. Is that it's a woman. That's what I'm saying. 16 years old.
I don't think it's a problem. I mean,
You don't think it's a
Whatever.
problem?
no. I mean, there's definitely a difference. I mean, like to
There's a
ignore the
double
difference
standard
between a guy and a girl is.
Imagine a guy doing that. Hey, you're 16. Want to come over after my house?
what happens? It happens in like college. Like I don't.
Oh, that's understandable. I've heard of.
What do you mean?
Like I've heard of girls fucking professors.
It's like 18. Like, all right.
I've heard of that.
No,
To get
100%.
better grades.
100%.
But like high school's different.
Whoa,
though, I feel
whoa,
like.
whoa. Getting bribing.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah, that's what
why
happens.
is it always to go to another level fucked up? Just like, can't two people just have sex?
We live in a
Like,
fucked
yeah,
up
you know,
world.
for better grades. Like, jeez.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like, I'm gonna fail.
yeah, it was fun. And he has dementia. He has no idea where he is. Like, jeez.
People are very touchy about that, about like sex, about trading things for it, because it's like you can have a massage parlor or whatever, and they like massage you. Like, why can't you have like a?
Oh, this same kid, by the way.
I don't
real
believe in
quick.
massage parlor. I
He
think
went
that
to a
is
rub
the
and
devil.
tug.
Your same
That
friend went
same
to
kid.
what?
The same kid that fucked that teacher went to a rub and tug.
Like
Oh no.
Yeah,
in
it was
like Vegas or
hilarious.
something.
Ugh.
He told me he went by himself on like a Sunday afternoon.
Chills.
I'm sad I know this kid.
Do I know?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
He went and they like asked him when he walked in. They were like, "Have you been here before?" And the key is you have to say yeah. You have to say yeah, I've been here before, and then they know to like initiate, and they just jerk him off, and then that's it. And they don't clean him up either. He told me. Funny.
Damn.
Why would you expect them to clean you up?
I know. What are you like? Are you like?
They didn't clean you up or anything. Real
He said that
bad
was such.
service.
He said that.
Just saying. I mean, if she wants a tip.
He said that was such a disappointment.
Yeah, I know. They don't even clean you up or anything. What?
It's like, what are you, an 89-year-old
Yeah.
man with the dementia?
I'm just saying. I'm
They
not
don't clean
going
you
to
up
fucking
or
rub and
anything.
tug.
Get him.
What the hell?
I didn't mean to come off that way. I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, you come on like
Fuck, they don't clean you up.
they don't clean you up.
Hey, what am I supposed to do with this here, lady?
You're like, what are you gonna
Finish the job.
What is this? No towel? Nothing?
do? No baby wipes.
No baby wipes?
Oh,
baby
gosh.
That's very common though. Like
Tug zugs?
rubbing tucks. No,
They're like very common with the Asian folk.
What's common? What are you saying?
I'm trying to finish, but he's talking about Asian massage parlors. No, it's very common with teachers who like fuck their students or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I definitely think it's like
Did you ever
a
did you teach you
role-
like that?
No.
I wish I did.
I've never had
You
that.
wish you did. I saw this post where it's like someone made a meme like, oh yeah, when the teacher says they have to speak to you after class, and then the guy's like dancing like, you know, like this or whatever.
I was not a good looking kid in high school.
Yeah, I look like a fucking, I don't even know, like Sid from Ice Age. That's what I look like.
Seriously. But there's like some teachers like they go for like younger dudes like, and it's fucked up because like you're saying, like if the genders are reversed, like the fuck, like the dude goes to jail, it's like raping, but because it's like a kid, like it's a guy, you know, it's a boy or whatever, it's like not a cool thing. Like it's like a joke. We're sitting here joking like, hey, yeah, I wish I had that. Like, you know. Yeah.
I think it's because it's like this, like the mental, I guess. Let's see how to put it. I mean, maybe it's
like
this
cool,
is
like
societal
being young,
yeah,
having like a cougar on you. Like,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
Cool. Everyone's like, "Wow, good job."
There's
bro.
no
Yeah.
guy that's like walking away and be like, that was really fucked up. I don't know what I'm doing in my life.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's untrue.
Like,
That's untrue. There are.
no, I'm sure there. Yeah, okay. There's like 7 billion people.
Yeah, but
most dudes
guys.
be like, dude, I fucked the fucking art teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
I fucked the art teacher.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. That's
like
most dudes would be like, guys, I fucked the art teacher.
Exactly.
Whereas like a girl would be like, oh my
She'd
god,
be
I
quiet
just
about it.
fucked Mr.
She probably wouldn't even tell her.
There's a
friends.
lot of
Yeah,
shame
exactly,
about
yeah.
it.
It's like
yeah,
shame.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, sexuality with women and with girls, it's like a lot of shame behind it.
It's great.
And it's like,
Oh,
it's
what?
great.
Wait, I don't
What'd
know
you
where
say?
you're going with your sentence.
That's like guys. Guys don't turn themselves into a fucking sex clinic. I have a problem. I have a problem. I have
There,
too
no,
much
but
sex.
that's what I'm saying. There
They,
was.
like, they
No, I
get
think
caught,
they
then they
do.
get
It
sent.
happens.
There's too many.
If they get caught, they get sent there. That's
It's not that they get caught, but like there are dudes like the guys. The reason the teachers go to jail is because the guys, the boys or whatever, get like psychologically like affected and they're like depressed.
about
the
fucking
guys?
Wait, about fucking what?
The
teacher?
teacher.
The art teacher?
Yes, I'm serious.
So my buddy's got to go to a
What's
clinic.
cool?
I'm
you
not
got
saying
to-
your buddy.
You...
No, I see the stories. The reason the teachers go to jail and they get like they have like trials and shit. It's not because the teacher goes and like someone finds out or whatever. It's because the dude like snitches on himself and says and like they feel like pressured. Like you have to understand, the art teacher's there fucking all the guys. All the fucking 16-year-old kids in her class or
Like
whatever.
most of them. Like
She's
two of them.
probably
Oh
like,
my god.
she's probably like manipulating them and like sexually
Well,
like.
the story is that he was cutting her lawn. Like he knew his.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
He was
Christ.
literally, yeah, he was like the lawn guy, and then
Oh my
she would like invite him
wow.
in, and then they'd bang. Yeah, I swear, it was just like that. Like he would cut her grass. and then
Did you go to school in here or New York?
New York?
New York. Okay.
It wasn't a buddy from New York though. He was from Virginia, so that's probably why.
Those fucking Virginians.
Wow.
Goddamn, state of lovers. There you go.
Yeah.
Virginia's for lovers.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's
on
the
their license
motto.
plate. So they're like,
State of lovers?
yeah, it's Virginia's for lovers. I swear to God, it's real.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What a
I
coinky
don't know
dink.
why that is.
Because people fucking get down with their art teachers.
Because they go to
Lay a pipe.
they go to Plowtown.
Plowtown, baby.
Plowtown. But just to wrap this subject
She's
up,
probably a fat chick, though.
she's a fat chick.
She's probably really easy, you know.
Yeah, dude. She's very.
You agree?
No,
they're
our
easy,
teachers,
yeah.
Our teachers are usually like vain.
You
and
gotta work
wiry.
that hog.
Our teachers are wiry for some reason.
They are.
Wiry.
Actually, our teachers are kind of fucked up. So in New York, I had an art teacher that kissed a girl. He like invited her over, a student, to see his bunnies. He was that fucked up. He had fucking bunnies, pet bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
she was like, and he like showed her whatever, and then he leaned in and kissed her on the lips.
My gosh.
And then she was like really freaked
A
out.
guy art teacher?
A guy art teacher kissed like a fucking 14-year-old girl on the lips.
Oh my lord.
And then he got like obviously charged.
He went to jail?
Yeah.
Dude, that just
Yeah.
reminded me when I was a kid.
It's creepy.
When I was a kid,
Hey, you like my bunny rabbits?
No, but listen, when I was a kid, I don't know if you guys have any of these stories, but when I was a kid, we had a weird music teacher. His name was Mr. Franzak. I remember.
Oh my god.
Damn, bleep that out.
And
Yo,
I'm-
Mr. Franzak,
bleep.
not
Shout out
watching.
Mr.
Mr. Franzak. So he was our music
Shout out to Mr. Franzak.
Shout out to Mr. Franzak for being a pedophile. He was my music teacher, and we had all the kids who we would go to like these like rehearsals, like the kids who were like good in the music class, and I was like one of the kids. Like I played like the.
What was he doing with the tubas?
The tambourine.
What was he doing with the tubas? The tambourine? No, it's this thing you play with a. You fucked up. No, I was good.
I was really good with the tambourine.
We're talking about a male fucking music teacher, so
yeah.
calm your
So
fucking
you're there
tits.
playing the tambourine. He's looking at you.
He's just
He's licking his
He's
lips.
just fucking a tuba.
This guy really knows how to slap that tambourine.
No, I would play the fucking instrument where it's like this. It looks like a piano, but you play it with like a mallet. What the fuck?
Play with a mallet.
You play with like two. You play with like two mallets. Like you jerk like this.
Oh, that thing. Oh, the what do you call them?
What?
The maracas?
Yeah,
No?
yeah.
You're
You go
doing
like
maracas?
you go like this like fellatio.
Like the weight
What kind of
shaker.
school
Yeah.
did you go to, man?
I went-
school.
All right, let me get through this, guys.
Okay, go,
Let me
go,
get
go,
through
sorry.
this.
Go ahead.
It's
go
okay.
ahead.
No, I love it. So it's this fucking thing where whatever. It doesn't matter what instrument I played. I was really good at it. So we went to this like.
Oh wait, you're talking about the xylophone?
Yeah, xylophone.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all you guys dirty minds, you know.
Yeah, well, a piano thing you bang with two. Like, what the fuck you
The
talking about? There's
trombone?
no piano.
I'm not a
Yeah.
I'm not a
And you're
music
literally like this in the beginning. You're like, I was like the tambourine.
because he's talking about fucking tubas. So I was trying to make a joke about like jerking off. So I was making like a jerking off like joke. So
Alright, go ahead.
So there you are playing. The
I'm playing the
xylophone. And you're
xylophone,
like, doobity-doo.
and he's like breathing down my neck. I'm just kidding.
Ew.
No, I'm
God.
kidding. I'm
No way.
kidding.
Okay.
So all the other kids, it was like me, this other like black kid who was like my friend.
Wow, why does it have to be black?
He's
Can't you
black.
just be a kid.
Yeah, he was
God,
he was really tall. He was
Always
good at
saying through his
basketball.
gender.
We played basketball
I
together.
mean, whatever. Go ahead.
So
Sorry, wrap the story up because we're really milking it.
So it was like 4 kids, including me, that we went. Like basically, they take all like the best kids who play at the music classes in elementary school, and they play like an orchestra at this like big school, and like all the parents would go, whatever.
Yeah.
And then one time, like we went, and it was like after school, and I didn't have money or whatever, and we like went to like Wendy's, and he like bought me Wendy's, and he was like, yeah, let's go, like I'll pay for you guys lunch or whatever, and he was like super like overly like friendly and like would pay for like food for all of us, and no one really questioned it or whatever, and he never did anything to us, like thank God or whatever, but my mom did think it was kind of weird.
Just
like
the tubas.
yeah, just he would just
Wait. If this story ends with nothing happening, I'm like,
swear to God.
wow, you guys are just assholes. He's just like a nice teacher, like, hey, let me get you guys lunch for
no, he did. That's what I'm saying. It's like
What did he
after this happened, he got like fired or something happened because he was like doing something like pedophile related. Like he was like a pedophile. I don't know if he actually got to do something, whether it was like pedophile porn or whatever, or he did something with a student, but he got like fired from the school. No one would talk about it. My mom like told me, like they told the parents, and my mom was like, yeah, like you're a music teacher. Remember, my mom kind of knew something was up because she's like, yeah, like why is he paying for your food? Like I'll pay for your food. Like he's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah, that-
She had like a mom.
Did she get a vibe? Like, did he have a vibe?
He had like a weird vibe.
Like,
Think of like
meanwhile, Arthur's like, yeah, I'll take Wendy's.
yeah.
Spicy nuggets, please.
Yeah, give me those spicy nuggets. No, but he like paid for all of our food or whatever, and my mom just thought it was weird. It was like, why is he
That's
doing?
kinda weird.
Like, why is he doing that? Like, he doesn't need to do that. And then, like, she just got this weird vibe. And then later, it did turn out that he was like a pedophile or whatever.
Did they say what he did?
I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember he got fired, and like no one could talk about it. It was like super like the teachers wouldn't bring up, like all of a sudden like we had a new art teacher, and then like us as kids, like I was in like 5th grade, like I don't know how old I was in, like how old was I in 5th grade?
10?
Like 8 years old, yeah, 8, 9 years old, I
No,
think.
you're 10 in 5th grade.
10.
Oh, I think I was a little younger then, because I was like 8 or 9.
So you're smart.
What?
Yeah, so I was that age, and yeah, and then so he got fired, and we got like a new music teacher who was like boring as fuck. Like, he wouldn't like fuck us, you know. I'm just kidding. But we got like a new music teacher, and it was just like, I don't know, it was just weird.
And then he started playing
Wow.
tuba.
And you started what?
Like
That
the
story
tuba.
was like,
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? I thought we were doing something juicy, like you like
yeah, I
touched a
thought it
kid.
was like,
or,
oh yeah, and then we found out that he was that I wasn't supposed to be
Stuck a recorder up someone's ass or something.
This dude in asses and like instruments, like he's got.
I gotta fuck that mine. It's funny.
It is
fucking a tuba.
It is pretty funny.
What the? You should be in here. It's after class.
He's not trying to fuck the tuba.
Oh,
He's trying to fuck the kids. That's what I'm saying. It's like.
Jesus. Christian's still going with that. He's like still going up. Like, jeez.
I just see him from the corner of my eye, just like
It's
making
fucking
these.
funny, bro.
It's not funny getting kids who are like he did something serious.
We're talking about fucking tuba.
He didn't do anything to me, thank
I
God.
bought you Wendy's.
Yeah, this guy's probably innocent.
He's not innocent.
He's probably
I don't
innocent.
think he's guilty.
No.
They probably just didn't like him, and they wanted to get rid of him. He was a super nice guy.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I just was buying these kids Wendy's.
Why are the
Who gives a
parents
shit?"
complaining that I bought him Wendy's?
Yeah,
What's the
they don't
problem?
have money. I want to go to lunch.
He did do something serious. Trust me.
Yeah, I'll believe it when
Look
I
up his name.
Hey, Mr.
Probably, it's
Frosniak.
probably on Google.
I'll look his name up. Yeah, let me try to see.
Mr. Frosniak.
Mr.
I believe-
Frasniak?
Franzak, yeah.
Fonzak?
It was close.
Fonzie?
It was close.
Mr. Fonziak.
Oh.
There's probably so many Mr.
Oh my
Franzak.
god, that's him.
That's not him.
Type your school after. Fired. Sexual assault. Urology?
This was like before the internet.
Before the internet?
What year
What
was
are you
this?
talking
I
about?
was like 5th grade.
1988? 1998?
Jesus, no.
No, you're younger than I am. So you're, what was that, like 2001?
It was like 2000, 2001, 2002.
Damn, you're old. Oh, there it is.
Let's see.
What front? Where'd you go to school?
I don't want to say.
What? Why?
What's the problem?
Oh, don't say it on there.
Don't say it.
I went to Frontier.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Which Frontier?
No, actually, no, yeah, that was at Frontier. Dude, they're not gonna have this shit. It was such a long time
You
ago.
should go
Fake
look them up
news.
on LinkedIn and re-hook up with them, you know?
Rehook up.
Yeah, be like,
he
hey,
asked
Mr.
about the Wendy's.
Frosniak,
Like, remember you bought me Wendy's back in the day?
I wanted to pay you back. Where are you now?
It's like,
Like-
I've been banned to Siberia, but
Yeah.
somehow I have internet access.
He's like, oh yeah, we should totally meet up. Do you live by any schools by chance? We'll have to meet up somewhere else in that case.
Let's meet up at the Wendy's.
All right, let's go to the next story. I think
Harambe?
we've hit that story. Yeah, Harambe.
Oh, this is gonna be.
So this is Cardi B. Speaking of one of our favorite subjects here, Cardi B is threatening to sue anyone who reposts her explicit photos. So Cardi B, he recently turned 28, celebrating her birthday.
She showed her tits.
She showed her tits. Yeah.
It was by accident on her Instagram story, and then people screenshotted it.
How do people post shit that on Instagram?
I don't know how that's an accident. Why
What do
the
you
fuck are you posting that? Just her laying down with her fucking tits open? Why is that on your story?
I just feel like sometimes people go to post random shit on their Instagram story and they post the wrong thing. The same thing happened.
Probably drunk and trying to find the right photo, and then she picked the wrong one. It was up for probably 5 minutes.
So yeah, it says now what appears to be a hiccup. Celebrities aren't new to. Cardi B accidentally posted and deleted a titty picture in one of her Instagram stories, although the story was only live for less than a minute. Given the ginormous following she has, the delete feature may have come in too late. With many in the social media platforms screenshotting and circulating the explicit photo, the damage was already done. Cardi B, who has graced our screens from Seasons of Love and Hip.
I love how they quote it with her horrible spelling.
I know, for
Whatever.
real.
Yeah, hold on, let's read this. So, whoever posts my story getting sued, I don't care if you whatever, it was an accident.
I don't care if you
Ever,
it was an accident.
Yeah.
I did not post
Cardi
it.
B has denied claims that she threatened to sue anyone. She went on to explain that mistakes do happen. She fully accepts responsibility for the aftermath and the post and delete may have caused. Her full statement below. I did not post no story about me suing nobody. Nobody to be sued for. It was my fuck up. Shit happens.
School's failed her. I did not post it.
School has failed her.
I did not post it.
Everybody was. Apparently, you had the we were reacting to the picture earlier.
It's pretty funny.
I've
She's
never
got
seen that picture in my life.
Huge areola. It's like a fat.
People were
pancake
making
titty.
people were making fun of her that she had.
It was very surprising.
It was.
It was definitely. I was like,
It was like
okay.
National Geographic.
It was. Those are probably the biggest I've
Like
ever
the
seen.
continent of Africa on her titty. That's what it looked like.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Damn. But people were like roasting her in like the Instagram comments, saying like, "Why are areolas so big?" And she actually
It
responded.
was trending, bro.
What'd you say?
She responded to one of the comments. She was like, "That's what happens when you have like a newborn. I've been breastfeeding, like, and then like cuss them out or whatever." And like,
I don't believe that. I think she just had him big to begin with. What do you think?
I don't know. That's crazy.
did you see that story like
Those are huge.
a couple weeks ago? Fucking Captain America accidentally shared like a dick pic or whatever.
Oh yeah, I
Did
heard
you
about that. Yeah,
Who?
Chris Evans.
He did?
The Captain America.
but I don't think it was a dick pic, was it?
It was like he was basically like recording his screen and like going to show a picture. And you know when you go to your camera roll, like and you're gonna open something, and it shows like all your pictures. One of the pictures was him like laying in his bed, like taking a picture of his dick.
Oh my god!
Yeah, probably sent it to somebody, but
I wonder who he sent it
it
to.
showed up there, and like it was like trending
Probably
for
some
like
porn star.
yeah, he probably gets mad pussy.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's Chris Evans.
It's like
He's a good guy.
it's like I'm Captain America.
This is America's butt.
That's funny because he does seem like he'd be like a good dude.
He's a good gentleman like you.
Yeah, but he's a scumbag. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I mean he's a fucking single actor. I mean, who played you're Captain America.
Yeah, that guy could literally like walk into a restaurant and be like,
you.
yeah.
He's like we
And she's like, okay.
yeah, right. It's weird though. That happened with. Do you know who Jamal Murray is? Jamal Murray, he's the Nuggets point guard. What's fucked up is he posted like no one like talked about this, but like a couple months ago he posted like an Instagram story of his girlfriend like going down on him and like giving him head, and like he accidentally posted on his Instagram story for like the same thing, like a minute, 2 minutes, and then everybody like screen recorded it and like reposted it or whatever.
Oh shit!
Oh my
Wasn't
God.
Chris Evans a music teacher?
Chris
Used to be,
Oh shit!
He definitely didn't.
Tuba.
He definitely didn't look like Chris Evans.
Never know.
And then I would have accepted.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's interesting. So her nipples, yeah, they're big. They're pancakes.
And they're also strangely shaped.
They are.
They're not like perfect. They're not like
It's not
round.
a perfect circle. It's
Right.
Like an oval.
Well, no, it was like a flower.
Looks like the Milky Way. What?
Looks like the nipples. Do you guys prefer big nipples or small
I don't like
nipples?
too small. I like just like, right in the middle.
Do you like the really small nipples?
No.
Like the pink ones?
I don't like those. Too small.
Too small?
I don't know. I have to see him in person.
Okay.
I can be the judge. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I don't really like. It's like
It depends.
I
Yeah,
don't
it depends
know.
how big their boobs are. I mean,
Gotcha.
It all depends, you know. Who knows?
sex. So.
Cool. So we're wrapping up some stories here. I wanted to... Yeah, penis.
But the racism surrounding
So
it.
this is a story that caught my attention. I've always loved fried chicken, but the racism surrounding it shamed me.
Come on.
It should be a source of pride for black people. It's complicated though. Growing up as a black kid in England's white west country, a car trip east to the busier, more exciting parts of the country meant one thing: KFC on the way back. No matter how thrilling the purpose of our trip, the promise of salty, greasy chicken on our return would be the highlight of our day. My brother and I would get excited in the back seat just as the Colonel's bright face was due to make an appearance on the horizon. We knew what was coming.
Isn't that funny though that Kentucky Fried Chicken,
Is in
Kentucky Fried Chicken, isn't England.
England, like in the suburbs too, not even in London.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Just
like a
also
chain.
I know.
I
It's
know,
just
but
funny,
it's
like
just-
Kentucky Fried
It's the
Chicken.
most American thing ever, and they shit so much on American.
Did you know they just changed the name?
No.
Like they don't call it Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore.
No,
They just call it
it's
KFC.
just KFC.
Yeah.
Why?
Didn't you tell me that?
Why?
No.
Oh.
Why?
It's like offensive or whatever. Let me see here.
How is that
offensive.
offensive?
Everything's offensive. I don't know. KFC.
No way.
Yeah, let me see. KFC.
How is that offensive? Okay, I'm not saying
Name change?
asking you, but I'm just saying, how the fuck is
I mean,
that
well, they
offensive?
can't even call.
Everyone
Oh,
knows what
you know
it's-
what? Because I don't think they can call it chicken or something.
Well, let's see. So
What?
this
it's fake chicken?
it's fake.
Yeah, you've never heard that
It's
before?
fake news.
It's
Oh,
so
God.
genetically
Like Taco Bell with
modified
the
or
horse.
something. This is what I heard, like in the 90s.
Oh,
You
you're
ever
serious?
you see those stories too where they find like feathers in the fucking?
Oh,
That's
I'm never going there again.
yeah, that
I don't
happens.
even
What's
eat
wrong with
there.
that? That you're eating chicken.
Yeah, you don't want to find a feather
That's
in
not
there.
normal.
I don't want
Feathers.
Feathers?
Look at this guy. So we're taking a little detour here. The real reason why KFC changed their name from Kentucky Fried Chicken, it's no secret KFC sells addictive fried chicken to the masses, cooked with a special pressure fryer, secret 11 spice and herb blend. but the company has changed its name to and from Kentucky Fried Chicken over the years, and has sparked numerous conspiracy theories as to why. One of those popular theories that has been proven false is that KFC was forced to change their name because of the word chicken. Rumors that the brand was reportedly using mutant, chemically engineered birds sparked this wacky idea. See, it's like an urban myth. Yeah. Outside of chicken conspiracy theories, the company claimed publicly that the name change from Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC was to shy away from the word fried for potential health-conscious patrons.
You know what it might have been? Remember the McDonald's health craze? You know how unhealthy it was.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they changed it to get rid of fried.
Oh,
like they just said because of that. Remember Super Size Me?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like early 2000s?
So good right now.
It was like 2005.
Rip Popeyes too.
What's that?
I said fried chicken sounds so good right now.
I know. I'm hungry for it.
Popeyes, bro.
I want that Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Have you had it?
I haven't had it yet.
I want some Wendy's, and I want my Wendy's bought.
You want your Wendy's? I'm gonna buy you Wendy's.
Wow. Hey, don't fucking.
For a music teacher, bro.
Don't plug his tuba afterward. You know
Don't plug his. Bro, every episode we have a fucking like, just like not like an okay saying, but like it's like an inside joke that's fucked up. Like I'm gonna buy you Wendy's. Or, like it's gonna be our new. Like it's gonna be the joke of the episode.
Yo,
like
you want Wendy's?
What was the last one? What was the last episode?
the last episode was like I get down with Brown.
I remember that.
God. Don't bring that up.
That's so funny.
You'll be running for president.
You're gonna
one
get
day.
canceled.
Oh yeah, Blair, he's here. He didn't get canceled.
He's here. He's
I'm the next one.
We're only
I think
at
I've
6
dude.
hours
You
long.
would definitely be the first one to get canceled. You're fucking fat chicks. You're buying Wendy's.
What's wrong with that?
Fucking tubas.
Fucking tubas. Fucking Brown.
What's wrong with that?
You're getting down with Brown. But so yeah, this guy. Let's see what this says. Back then, I promised that as soon as I was old enough, I'd eat fried chicken all the time. When I moved to London in 2000, with his countless chicken shops, I noticed a pattern. The cheap chicken shops fronted with happy cartoon chickens was always concentrated in poorer areas, ones with a bigger black population. I'd mused that if only someone opened a shop serving southern fried chicken but using free-range birds, they would make a killing. Shops serving ethical fried chicken started popping up all over the place.
Ethical fried chicken?
Let's see here. I became hooked after my Japanese sister-in-law made it for me for months. I'd make it every weekend. And once I had run out of friends and family to feed it to, I started a supper club so strangers would pay me to make it. The club was held in my home with all the furniture pushed back against the wall to make.
This dude was 700 pounds.
I was ashamed. Yeah, I mean, he's eating fried chicken all the time.
Every fucking weekend?
Jesus. Let's see.
Man, this guy's really going off about this fried chicken.
My colleagues was a specific type of racism, a sort of perpetuated by liberals, so believing in their supposed lack of prejudice, they think they can make racist jokes unironically. It wasn't the first time someone used a racial slur.
No, he said ironically.
Oh, okay.
Ironically.
Gotcha, ironically. Let's see here. Historically, chickens held special importance for enslaved black Americans, being the only livestock they were allowed to keep.
What is a gollywog? Man, these English, these UK people got weird.
They have weird names, yeah.
You little gollywog.
Let's see. Let's just see how he wraps this up.
God, this guy's got a
America faces an epic choice.
Imagine fried chicken was so special it was a seasonal dish. I should be proud that this food of my heritage has taken over the world. Yes, its most famous purveyor may be a white, bespeckled, mustachioed colonel, but fried chicken is firmly
This
rooted
guy was like an English major.
in black innovation and creativity. It should be a source of pride for the African diaspora. That way, we've been bullied and made to feel ashamed of it is one of the biggest outrages in culinary history. So now it's time to admit it. Fried chicken, I love you, and I don't care who knows.
Why is he so like butthurt about it?
I don't know.
He's a writer.
He's a writer.
That's really, literally, that's all it is. He's like, let me see, what am I going to write about? You know what, people fucking shame me about eating fried chicken. You bastards, I'm going to write a whole story about this. I live in a dystopia.
He just feels guilty. He feels ashamed and he feels guilt for liking it so much, but it's supposed to be like black people's
It's like the
food.
Kool-Aid thing, right?
Yeah,
Or like grape
Kool-Aid and watermelon.
Whoa!
What?
Cut it! Cut the tape!
Stop. I don't know. It's weird.
I grew up in Atlanta. And
Yeah, you said this before.
what did I say?
You grew up a lot of black friends.
whoa! They're just my friends, guys.
So you said you grew up around a lot of black friends, and they
yeah.
had like soul food. They have good ass fucking
they have
food.
really good food.
I would get invited to like my black friend. He had like a cookout and shit, and like like my friend was like super
barbecue. Oh man, they got like meatloaf. They got fried chicken. They have like
mac and cheese.
Southern like.
You ever eat Southern macaroni and cheese?
Fried okra.
Oh my god,
I can cook.
It's the first time I've seen where it's like they have that layer of like crunch. What's it called?
Like the crunchy cheese.
Yeah, it's like this brown, like it's almost like
breading.
It's almost like burnt a little at the top.
Yeah, it's like I think it's just fucking breading. Like
oh, okay, it's breading. Yeah, it's like different.
I don't know what you're talking about.
like on the mac and cheese.
On mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And then they burn it a little bit. So so good.
Cornbread.
I'm gonna stop at Popeye after this.
Yeah, dude, I don't have my fucking car right now, and I want to get like a chicken sandwich or something. I'm hungry.
But yeah, anyway, so going. What were we just talking about?
What happened?
You could Uber Eats it for $30. Shit's so fucking expensive.
No, because some fucking Armenian guy is gonna deliver it to the wrong person.
Wow.
This guy is going.
While they're going through a genocide too.
Jesus Christ. What were you saying?
I don't remember anymore. Something
fried chicken.
Oh no. I don't remember. I mean, all those things are true, I guess.
About their food?
Yeah, I mean, they like watermelon, like grape drink. They like
grape drink.
Yeah, it's not. It's either purple drink or grape drink.
Grape soda, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's all like in the same family. I don't know why.
It's all like the same.
Shasta and like.
They're all the same.
You know those like super cheap like grape sodas.
Yeah, the ones that are like knockoff.
Oh, the ones that are in like the clear plastic bottles. What are you talking? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like the juices, they're like literally sugar drinks. They come in like little barrel.
Oh yeah, I used to.
They have the weird twist off.
Yeah.
You know
where do you buy it?
What are they
called?
Like
a foil on top.
Yeah. What are they called?
I have no idea.
Like cheap fake juice.
You know what's weird? Me and my wife, we always go to like Publix or whatever, and I feel like Publix is like super. Like it's all like elderly like white people or whatever.
There's no black people at Publix.
There's black people.
I mean,
that's what you're alluding to.
Well, no, I was alluding to. They have like it's funny because they have like a Hispanic food sections, and we always go there to buy like, we buy like condensed milk and shit.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like
Carnation.
Right. Yeah, carnation. Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, that shit's
And it's always funny because I always see like these, like especially in this area here, like where I live, like up here in like Palm Harbor or whatever.
Cut that out.
Yeah, cut it out. It's like super like it's just a lot of old like white people or whatever. So when I go to like Publix or the grocery store, it's like they pass us in that section and wonder if they're like looking at me like judging me like these fucking foreigners eating their rice and beans.
Of course they're in the Hispanic section.
Yeah, and they're in the
Dude, fuck them. They're in there getting the same fucking shit. They love our food.
Probably they're not thinking about this stuff at all. It's just something Arthur thinks about.
Yeah. I know. They're probably like, where the fuck are the artichokes?
I know, dude. I think of weird shit in my head when I think of like other people. Like I used to have really bad anxiety of like, what are people gonna think or whatever.
Yeah, now it's just like, dude.
No, I don't care anymore. Yeah, especially when I used to smoke like a lot of weed, and I had to stop because I would get like super.
You get in your head with that. It depends it depends on your personality. Like some people will smoke weed and like they'll get super anxious about it and they'll start like thinking.
I have anxiety problems already.
Yeah. So if you already have it and you smoke weed, it'll amplify it. But if you don't, then it's just great. Yeah. Don't do drugs. I don't do any of them.
Right. Anyway.
What was the next story? We're going over here?
This is the next story. So. What the fuck? Man shoots at kids playing basketball because they told him to slow down with his driving. So.
Oh, this was in Atlanta.
No, it was. You'll see where it is. It was in Portland.
A neighbor captures video of a man as he fires a gun 3 times at kids playing basketball on Rockaway Street in Akron around 4:30 Sunday afternoon.
The car was coming down speeding. It almost hit me, so he pushed me right out of the way.
11-year-old Alex Charlie and 15-year-old Marquise Smith were shooting hoops as they do nearly every day. They say a car came speeding down the street and they yelled at the driver to slow down. The driver pulls over a few houses away and starts arguing with the children.
You say, hey, you don't say it to a little kid, he's little, you don't say that. can you just get back in your car and leave, and next time slow down.
Marquis says he saw the driver grab something from his car and place it under his arm.
Trying to hide it from me, and then put it on his arm, holding the gun. And then I started walking away, thinking that it's time for me to hide from the gun until he started shooting.
The kids say they were running for their lives because they believed the gunman was trying to do more than just scare them.
Literally aiming it at me, like trying to kill me, but he missed the shots.
I just ducked behind the vehicle. I tried to get around to see his license plate before he took off, but it was too far away for me to even see it.
Akron police say they're looking for a white Pontiac G6 with tinted windows and a temporary tag.
So because a child asked you to slow down, that gave you cause to get out and shoot at the kids. That doesn't make any sense to me.
When do we come together and say this is not going to be tolerated anymore and we need to put a stop to it? Because we could have lost our son yesterday.
I just believe he needs to be locked up for good until he learns his lesson.
What?
Kevin
I can't
Freeman,
understand anything I just said.
News Nation, Akron.
Together and say this is not going to be tolerated anymore and we need to put a stop to it. Because we could have lost our son yesterday.
I just believe he needs to be locked up for good
He needs to be
until
locked
he
up.
learns his lesson.
So until he learns
Kevin
his
Freeman,
lesson. I speak dumb.
News Nation,
You
Akron.
speak trailer trash?
Okay,
Wow, that was
it's
rough.
fucked up. I'm not trying to make fun of kids because that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, that's...
Yeah, I was in Akron, Ohio, birthplace
Broadstown.
of LeBron James. Yep, that's what I thought about as soon as I saw.
Ohio is such a dump. I'm sorry, everybody that lives in Ohio.
Ohio. I've never been to Ohio.
Ohio.
Wait, isn't your dad from lives in Ohio?
Yeah, he lives in Ohio
Oh, my
now,
bad.
yeah.
Where does he live?
I have no idea.
What would you say?
No?
I think it's outside of Columbus, like 30 minutes outside of Columbus, I guess.
Columbus,
It's like
Ohio.
in the middle of nowhere.
Is it like? Why does he live there?
That's where his wife's family all lives.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. That's cool. What is there to do in Ohio? I've never been there.
There's a ton of parks. They're super into like football and stuff, so they do a lot of football games. You know like Ohio State is like huge. Like that's
Ohio
mainly
State.
what they have.
Jesus Christ!
It's everybody's wearing red there.
Yeah.
It's
Columbus Blue
crazy.
Jackets
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns are actually doing pretty good, aren't they? Like
with Odell.
they have like a winning record.
Like in poop.
I think it's in Columbus or whatever. But like if you see someone like
Everyone
in its
stop
football
talking about
season, they literally everybody has something for Ohio State.
The college.
So does Odell like poop? Like being pooped on? Because
He
people
does.
just like that was just like stopped. It was like a thing, and then just people just stopped talking about it.
Yeah, you know, that seems
guess
like
he does.
becoming normal.
Yeah,
you know, like
fucking
just-
a tuba.
I mean,
It's
we're
becoming normal.
we're like accepting in like a diverse community, and we like believe
Or
in
it's
like
just weird.
inclusion. So if you like eating shit, it's like okay. No, but I just feel it's like the news cycle. There's so much shit happening every day. Like that's why I feel like with like Trump and shit, like everyone freaks out. Like, oh my god, he's on the stage like fucking crop chopping, and he said he hates Mexicans. Like no one cares because like it's like after 24 hours, there's something new for people to react, right?
Yeah.
So it's always like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, cool. We have these.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I would have probably come out blasting.
Probably come out blasting.
Yeah, my house would have been like, what the?
So this, I think we'll just end off with this. I don't want to talk about the coronavirus vaccine because we already talked about that last time. But
Yeah, I think it's not going to happen.
do you think it's not gonna happen?
I don't think anybody's going to agree to it.
Grandpa's
I think it's gonna be a crazy time. But this is apparently this is old. But I thought this was funny. This is an old man taking a fat jewel rip.
This is the fruity one they have.
Oh my god, so much nicotine.
Whoa. Oh.
It's fucking hilarious.
His face is like.
No, that's definitely old.
It's old. You see
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's so funny.
I'm a lame ass. Cool. All right, that's it. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Any fat chicks you fucked or
Let me know if you guys fucked any of your teachers in the comments.
fuck your teachers? Yeah.
like
Well,
that.
hey, do we have a
explain
question?
the story. It's
We have a
fucking
question. Hey, put a question of the day in the comments.
Yeah,
we'll
help
take
us
it
out
up
a
next
little
time.
bit.
You know,
Yeah.
we're supposed to have a question of the day. Then we're supposed to end on like a happy note, which I guess is happy.
It's a happy
Amazing
note.
to fat
Enjoying
jewel
the
rip.
We got Santa Claus, taking a fat jewel rip.
Ripping a jewel.
Whoa.
Poor guy. It's like he doesn't know how to fucking smoke. What a fucking lame ass.
What? Jeez, Louise.
I'm just riffing. He's probably what?
Gay?
He's probably gay.
Is that the right answer?
Oh, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Son of a...
Just cut it out.
Right. We're editing. We're editing this. Not really. I'm too lazy.
Well, people know where you live now.
Yeah, I'm posting my address after this show. Pull up.
Send me the addy.
All right, y'all. So thank you for watching again. We might not have an episode next week because Blair is having a baby.
Yep. Yeah. Who knows with who? But
shout out to Ashlyn, the mother.
Shout out to Ashlyn. Yeah. Cool. Any parting words before we go?
Just let me know about the time you fucked your teacher and.
Yeah, we want to see stories. If you guys fucked your teachers or any weird stories about teachers, so we can react to that.
Yeah, it's funny.
Next episode, or if you have any pedophiles trying to smash your small booty hole when you're a kid.
Teachers, anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I got something to put in the comments there.
What do you have?
No, I'm just joking.
Jesus, what a fucking cock tease.
No, I mean, okay, if you really want to put something in the comments, then put an interesting story about yourself. You know, a little quinky dink. Something that we would be like, wow, that doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, something wild.
Cool.
I mean, it doesn't have to be wild, just something you think is interesting about yourself.
Yeah.
Cool.
What is that, gay?
Probably.
Is saying that it's gay?
It's like a homoerotic.
Is that politically incorrect?
PC, yeah, no, PC. All right. Cool. Thank you for listening, guys. We'll catch you next time. Christian has to pee. We'll catch you later.
Water. Drink your water. Bye.